Hey everyone, it's Tiff. It's been a while since I sat down and made a video, but I have an update for you guys. I'm getting my double eyelid surgery. I basically just want to make my double eyelids more obvious and a little bit bigger, make them more even and make them less tired looking. So that is why I want to get the surgery done. So just a little background on my eyes, I guess. This side is a double eyelid, but very small, not obvious one. And this side is a hidden double eyelid, so it kind of just covers over and doesn't even really look like double eyelid. I've actually wanted to get this done even back since 2016. I've sent photos of my eyes to several clinics in Korea through their online consultation forums, and they always recommend ptosis correction, which is correcting your droopy eyelids and opening the ends of the eyes. And that's not really what I wanted to do. I just kind of wanted the basic double eyelid and maybe ptosis correction if it's really going to be very droopy. So a few weeks ago, I actually found out one of my friends from school wanted to get this surgery done as well. So we decided to go get consultations together. We went to 3 different clinics for consultations last week. They were all in Gangnam. So the first one we went to was, wow, so expensive. I don't even know how they came up with that price, but it was supposedly a very famous one where a lot of people come from overseas to get procedures done there. It was 4,300,000 something won, which comes out to about 4,000 US dollars, I would say. And they recommended incisional procedure, which is cutting it as opposed to non-incisional. And they also recommended ptosis correction for me. And the second one was the clinic we decided to go with. They recommended non-incisional method for me and also said I wouldn't need ptosis correction. So the price they offered was 1,321,000, which comes out to be about 1,200 US dollars. Which of course was already a huge difference from the first clinic we went to. And the third one, it was 1,400,000, which is also about 1,250, 1,300 US dollars. And they also recommended non-incisional method for me. So since we went with the second clinic, I'll just tell you guys about the second clinic, which is called Marble. The day of the consultation, we had a Chinese translator who spoke Mandarin. And that was because my friend is from Hong Kong, and even though I requested an English translator, the translator wasn't available the day we were going in for consultation, and we didn't want to push our consultation date any later. So I thought it's fine since I can understand Chinese as well, even though I'm not as fluent. We went in and saw the translator for a bit. Then we waited another 30 minutes just to see the doctor. The doctor, compared to the other clinics, was a little more detailed and spent a little more time with us. And that was one reason that we chose this clinic. And after we saw the doctor, we met with the translator again just to kind of break down everything the doctor said and then confirm the price and the possible dates that we can do the surgery. But even though the doctor was more detailed compared to the other clinics, it was still very rushed. I think it's because we were 2 people with the same consultation time slot, so he had to divide the time between the 2 of us. So with Marble, they have something called the natural adhesion non-incision method, and that's what they suggested for us. Mostly because we didn't want to get the incision method, we thought it would be better to go with that as well. So we were glad to hear that we didn't need to have our eyes cut open. Since the clinic seemed a little more popular with the locals as well, we decided to go with that. It's the day of the surgery. We were told that for 4 hours before the surgery, we're not allowed to eat or drink anything. They also told us that we're not allowed to have any nail polish on and to remove any accessories. So actually, I need to remove this right now. I actually have these nails on. These are like the sticker nails, and they said it's okay as long as they're not red. So I'm not going to remove them. We are going under sleep anesthesia, so rather than local anesthesia. So there are some precautions. Here's a before shot of my eyes. I don't have makeup on right now. Oh no, if you can see, this is the eye that's the very little double, and then this is just the hidden double. I'm heading out right now. I'll see you guys at the clinic and hope everything goes well. So I'm getting my surgery done at 3 and my friend's getting hers at 4. So that's why she's not nervous, because I'm getting through the process first. 판이에요. 네. 도면 같이. 4시. 네. This is the clinic. Let me show you guys how it looks. Actually, I don't know if people want me to show them. Whatever. Pretty fancy looking. Now we're waiting. Let's see. It's 2:48. Time to change our clothes. I'm gonna take off everything except our underwear. Our fashionable surgery. Gonna wash our face first. Alrighty, we change into our glasses. We're washing our face, and they're kind of rushing us, but I don't know, like it's kind of their fault. But we're gonna wash our face, take photos, and then gonna get ready. So just talk to you guys after we're done. Hello. I don't know how I look like right now. I'm so tired. My eyes feel so heavy. They told me I can get ready to leave the hospital now. So my friend is still in there because she got hers done a little bit later, and I'm now just waiting for her in the lobby. And my eyes are like super puffy, like tight and pulling. Yeah, I'm kind of like back to normal, but I'll tell you guys more when I get home. This is like 1 hour, 2 hour after surgery. Let me show you. Hey everyone, it is the day after my surgery. So this is technically what, day 1? You can see how swollen it is. And it's like so bruised. Ugh. Before the surgery, we went and spoke with the translator for a little bit, and then the surgeon came and just reconfirmed what we wanted exactly and marked everything up, making sure that it's what we want and it's to our liking, and showed us everything and told us, oh, this is how many millimeter and how it's gonna look, and we like signed off. We were taken to a waiting room, which was also a recovery room. We just waited there for a bit before they took us into the surgical room. So I went first at around 4:30, I would say. Even though I will be under anesthesia, they just told me like if I happen to wake up, like not to move because it will be dangerous. The surgeon came, looked at my eyes again, and then they hooked me up to the anesthesia. And I was gone like really quick. During like the surgery, like I know I was out, but I was just in a whole different dimension. I was so high. The whole time they were playing some English music for me, I guess because they know I speak English, or I'm from America. So the music was like super chill, and with the anesthesia I was just like in like a really wavy and like swirly and colorful dimension. And then I came to a little bit and I didn't even realize where I was. I was just like, where am I? And it took me a minute to remember that I was under surgery, and I felt the tugging on my eyelids, and it didn't hurt. Obviously the anesthesia is still under effect, right? So I just felt them tugging at my eyelid and like finishing up, and they took me back into the recovery room where they gave me an ice pack to just kind of sit there and wait for me to, you know, be normal again. And my friend was in surgery also, so I didn't see her, but I was there in the recovery room and I like knocked out. I think I finished around 5:15, 5:10, and I knocked out, and around like maybe 5:50, around 6, they took me out, and my friend was still in the recovery room because she got hers done after mine. So they told me to get changed and I can wait in the lobby for my friend. Like, I felt the swelling, I felt the tugging and dull pain, and my friend, she came out maybe 15 minutes after and she was still fine. I think it's because her anesthesia didn't wear off yet. So we went to go eat, and after we finished eating, she says she started to feel the pain. So we were also prescribed medicine for 3 days, 3 times a day. And then this ice pack that they gave us, we are supposed to do it for 30 minutes each time for 3 to 5 times a day. So we had different translators, but we were in the same rooms. The Chinese translator talked to my friend first, but I understood most of it. And then the English translator was apparently not available, even though I kept requesting for it, and they said yeah, they've already arranged one for me. So I got a Thai translator who spoke English. She explained stuff to me, but they were kind of different from what the Chinese translator explained. So the Chinese translator said we're not supposed to shower or wash our hair or wash our face for 3 days, and we can like wipe down our face and that's fine. And after 3 days we can wash very like lightly. We are not allowed to wear a contact lens for a month, which I think is insane. I'm pretty sure I've seen other YouTubers who have started wearing makeup and wearing contact lens pretty soon after. But then the English translator said that it's fine to wash your face and your hair the day after, and you can wear makeup the day after. And the Chinese translator suggested not eating anything spicy, seafood, lamb, anything that's like too aggressive. And then the English translator didn't really mention anything about that. The English translator also mentioned using the ice pack as a warm pack after 3 days, but the Chinese translator didn't say anything about that. Information is not the same across the board, so I think you should just take this as a reference to see what applies to you. Doing my ice pack now. 5 times a day, 3 to 5 times. Probably just gonna get 3 times in because I'm not awake enough. Just gonna wrap this in paper towel and then sit here with music on for 30 minutes. Let's turn some music on. Today is the 2nd day after surgery. I just went out to see my friend off because she's leaving back to Hong Kong today. And then I went to pick up some pumpkin juice from the friend that I went to get the surgery with. So this is how I've been sporting my going out look, glasses and hat, so that I can hide my swollen purple eyes. I don't know if you can see. This is how it looks 2 days after the surgery. And also because we're not allowed to wash our hair, so we kind of have to cover up this greasy hair. So I'm gonna try this pumpkin juice now. My friend said people usually drink it for 3 times a day, so it'll last me 5 days. So I'm gonna try it now. She already said that it wasn't like super tasty, and I actually personally hate pumpkin. So I don't have high expectations for this, but hey, if it helps my eyes, why not? I'm even drinking this. I think it'll taste better if it's chilled. This is kind of just room temperature right now. Okay, 2 more times today. Today is day 7. It is officially exactly 1 week after I got my surgery. So this is how it looks right now. Excuse my face, I'm breaking out so much, but here is how it looks. So you can see probably my bruises are kind of getting less, so it's so yellow right now. Probably see the difference. It doesn't look as sleepy and swollen and heavy anymore, but it's still a little bit swollen, it's still bruised. And I'm still doing the eye mask. I'm not very consistent at it. I was supposed to do the eye mask for 3 days and I only did it for 2 days. And then the 3rd day I probably did it just once. And then the warm mask, I probably only did it maybe 3 times this past 3 days, so if I was more consistent, it might be a lot better now, but at least I look less scary. Hopefully next time I'll be wearing contact lens instead of glasses and you can see a big difference, hopefully. Yeah, see you in a week. Today is the 13th of March, so the Wednesday 2 weeks after my surgery. So the bruises are all gone and this side is actually not too swollen anymore. It looks pretty natural to me compared to this eye. This eye is still pretty swollen, kind of sleepy looking, but it's not bad. I've actually started wearing contact lenses already, so I know I'm not supposed to wear them for a month, but I did ask my cousin who had the surgery before, and she said she actually started wearing it a week after, and she just said not to pull in the top lid when you put on your lenses and taking them out. It's still pretty obvious that it's uneven if you look straight. Yeah, this side is still a little bit thicker with the swelling. So next week I'll go in for my checkup and see what the doctor says. Hopefully it will be less swollen by then, but I think it's still healing pretty fast. So it's been officially a month after my surgery, and how does it look? Pretty natural, I would say. I still think it's a little bit uneven, but it will take maybe 2 more months for it to look completely natural. I did go in for a checkup 3 weeks after the surgery, so I did ask about the 재수술, which is a redo or like a correction surgery if there's any part that I don't like, and obviously there is a fee if I happen to want to do that surgery or happen to need that surgery, but the surgeon said there is really nothing to worry about right now because it's still in the recovery stage, and if I do need it in the future, that would be probably much further in the future. There's really not much else to it. He even said that I can just pretend I never even got the surgery, and obviously just not to, you know, tug on the eyelids too hard or rub my eyes too hard. I'm pretty happy with it. They are still a little bit uneven, like this side is a little bit higher or thicker, and this side is a little bit lower or thinner. So I do wish that the end over here was a little bit higher. I actually did ask the surgeon for that when he was drawing the line and putting the dots before the surgery, and I did ask for it to be higher at the end, but my surgeon said he made it exactly even, where, you know, he counted the 9 mm on both sides. But because my eyes, this side is a little more round and this is a little longer, that's why they don't come out exactly even, because obviously people are not made evenly. If there's anything else you want to know about, please let me know in the comments, and I hope this video was some sort of help or reference for you if you're planning to get the surgery done or just curious at all. And yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!